I mess this up. I'm that girl when you get drunk, that's got you wishing that I just pick up. I'm that girl, that girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? So this is the second video I'm filming this week, so I'm really proud of myself. Okay, 2020 consistency and that. First and foremost, before I jump into today's video, I just want to say if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Debbie and I'm an Irish and Nigerian YouTuber. Welcome to my channel. I hope you will subscribe and become one of my debonair millionaires. That's my new name for you guys. We're speaking it into existence. Debonair millionaires. Okay, that's it. All of 2019, all I've been hearing all over social media is soft glam. Today I want to do my soft glam makeup tutorial, honey. It'll be soft glam, but it's gonna be glam. I'm going to be using some products that you guys have never seen me use before, but I absolutely love them. So I'm going to start out with my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. Best primer ever if you have oily skin. It's the only thing that works for me, and I think I got it from Jenny Jenkins, Beauty by JJ. Tap. I tap that in. I double prime. I'm gonna use the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat primer. It looks like this. I'm just gonna use that on the less oilier areas of my face, like the bottom of my face. My two favorite concealers at the moment are the Nars Creamy Radiance Concealer in Walnut and the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. Guys, this is my absolute favorite concealer of 2019. Guys, I love this concealer. It's got the best formula on a concealer that I've personally ever seen. I stand this concealer any day. When it comes to clean up the top of my brow, I tend to mix in a little bit of my foundation so that way it kind of diffuses the color, and then I'm just gonna go straight back in and I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my brow and the shape my technician created for me. Follow my natural. Murphy. I'm gonna take my Murphy blending brush and I'm just gonna blend that out and just start blending it out there. And then I'm gonna take the excess into the brow. That's the first brow done. And now I'm gonna do the second brow and I will be right back. So my two current favorite foundations are Born This Way foundation in the shade Cocoa, the I Am Magic foundation in the shade Malawi. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of Malawi. You guys can see the two of them, like I think they're one shade apart, but yeah, I'm gonna be using Malawi and Cocoa. Absolutely love this sponge because it doesn't absorb all the products. It just keeps it nicely on your face and it makes sure that you get that beautiful finish as well, which is my favorite thing. So I'm just gonna put it on half of my face. So this is half my face done. I'm just gonna work some of that into. I like to put my foundation on my eyelid as well, you know, so only need most of your makeup needs to go in the middle of your face, here and here at the areas that need the most makeup. The top of your head doesn't need that much makeup, but I wouldn't say don't put any makeup whatsoever on it. I just say put a minimal amount of makeup on it. And yeah guys, that's literally me done. As you can see, I have a flawless match to my chest. Guys, can you see? It's like literally a perfect match. I'm going to grab my Juvia Place concealer and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid. Juvia Place concealers are the best for eyeshadow because they're so full coverage. Absolutely love this powder. Still the best. Still the absolute best. Ooh! Let me use the one I spilled, I beg. Can't come and kill myself. So now I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier powder just to set the concealer on my eyelid. I'm going to go into my I Am Magic palette and I'm going to take Nana. Nana is the orange color. And today's transition is going to be subtle because that the crease color is going to, the eyelid color is gonna do all the talking. And Nana is just gonna be soft and subtle. I'm gonna take my Jackie Aina palette. I'm going to use the shade Credit. I'm going to lightly dab on Credit, not too much, nothing too crazy. And I'm gonna take Credit and I'm gonna put Credit lightly around. The pigment on Credit is a lot. Bring her down as well. So I'm going back into my concealer and I'm going to create another but this time it's going to be a very, very light base. And I'm going to take my Sahara Juvia's palette, and this palette is a mess, but I'm taking Katsina, and this is what Katsina looks like. Let me just show you guys. I'm going to put Katsina as my lid color. She's light. She is a lighty. Because she's a light and bright bitch, okay? So, there. Working her in there. I'm not being shy about it. And then I'm going to go back into Credit. And I'm just going to use Credit to define the edges. I'm going to take Zam from the Jackie Aina palette. And I'm going to lightly brush that on to my... Ooh, guys, can you see that? Oh, she is beautiful. Like, this is... Zam is one of the things that makes the Jackie Aina palette one of my favorite palettes of 2019. The eyeshadow brings the soft, then everything else brings the glam. Now I'm going to grab my eyeliner, working my way lightly, very, very thin on the inner corners, and then I'll thicken it up as I go out. I'll take one of my angled brushes and I'm going to just start to wing out that liner and just smoke it out. Just smoke it out. It's not meant to be perfect. I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex. I use Dual Blonding Glue to apply my lashes. I know people say on Twitter, oh, don't use Dual Blonding Glue, but I'm going to use what I likes. I'm going to do what I likes. I don't even know how to use tweezers to apply lashes. I just use my hands. I'm so good at that. Typically at the bottom, I would go into Pinker from the Jackie Aina palette and I would just bring that down. Just bring down a bit of Pinker. Give it a bit of more glam. Yeah, so we're going to move on. I'm going to do the second eye and I'll be right back. Contouring and highlighting. I love to snatch a face. I always start off with the Too Faced concealer and then I put the Nars Creamy Radiance on top. You wouldn't even know I'm sitting on the floor. Beauty is pain. Ow. I stretch my leg. If I really want the look to be dramatic, then I go for the super light concealer in 13. I typically use 12, but I only have 13 left. The 12 is all gone. Too Faced concealer. I'll finish off my eyeshadow at the end. But some on my nose. And I put some on. And I'm going to start to blend out. And when I blend, I literally just tap it in place. And because the formula on this Too Faced concealer is so good, it literally helps you get that flawless finish without much work. Like, it blends out so effortlessly, guys. Can you see? It's literally already blended. Like, what else is left? The concealer from Juvia's. And I'm just going to put that right underneath my eye. Just underneath the eye, guys, because it's super bright. It's only for the brave. Like, if you're not confident with makeup, don't go too light with your concealer. Otherwise, it might not end too well. It takes the film. Yeah. So then take my Fenty concealer, $4.95. I'm gonna contour with that. I love it because it's warm. It's dark and warm. If you do the most, you will have a hard time blending it. It doesn't blend as great as the Too Faced, but it's one of my favorites as well. Use that to blend this out. So I'm just gonna touch I'm just gonna touch on it, and I'm gonna start to blend, 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 blendy, blendy, blend. I'm making sure I blend effortlessly. Blending, I like to do blend my nose with my finger, to be honest. I'm just gonna go through everything again to set my under eye with the powder. Look it gives me. It's just, I like how they finally milled it out, so it's a good one. So I've removed the excess powder from my face. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna start to sculpt out our soft glam, accentuate our makeup without making it look like we've added so much makeup, but we actually have. Taking the brown shade from the Patricia Bright Dusk Till Dawn face palette, and I'm just gonna start to use that to set my concealer on my nose, and I'm gonna just do the same on the other side, and I'm gonna use it to set my contour in place. And I'm just gonna do this with my mouth to look a little sexier than I am. Auntie Patricia really did something with this. She did something with this. And I'm gonna take the blush from her palette and that out. And I love the color that she picked because it's Jag skin friendly. That's live. I love that. Setting spray. I'm gonna make sure that I've set my face the first time. We're still gonna set it one more time. It dries. I'm gonna go back into my eyeshadow. I'm gonna take Pinker. I'm obsessed with Pinker. If I didn't use the Patricia Bright blusher, I would have used Pinker. So I'm just gonna take Pinker underneath my eye, and I'm just gonna drag her down, and I'm gonna do the same over here. Pinker is great. Pinker is like my fave. Go back over everything, and I'm gonna do the same here. I just like to put a little mark on my cheek to accentuate. And blend it out evenly. So we have not even highlighted, and I feel like we're glowing, okay? And when I say we, I mean me, okay? I'm not sharing the glow with you guys. This is our channel, but this is my glow, okay? Thank you. The Fenty Kilowatt highlighter in Fire Crystal. And the reason I'm using Fire Crystal is because it's like a lighter highlight, and the reason why I love light highlights and not gold highlights is because they give you that sweaty highlight look. Can you see that? Look at that. They give you that natural sweaty glow and not the golden glow, because this is what would happen if your face was oily. Gold highlights are fantastic, but they're not realistic. When you sweat and you're glowing, your glow is not silver, but your glow is not a gold undertone, if you know what I mean. This one is lit, and then you can put the excess on your forehead, and you can see it gives you that natural glow that you won't get from... Oh, now I've done the most. That you just will not get from a gold, like a gold undertoned highlighter. The liner I'm using today is the MUA lip color lip liner in the shade Obsession. I'm just going to go like guys, this is a nice dupe for MAC's Chestnut. I'm gonna overline my lip today, you know. I love when I line my lips. It's like the best thing in the world. Take MAC's lip gloss. I got this in Lagos in Nigeria, by the way. In case anybody cares. There's this girl that works. There's this particular girl. I don't know if she's gonna come across this video, but I hope she does. She works at MAC in Ikeja Mall. And this girl can sell you yourself. She can sell you your life. She can sell you your own property that you already own. Like anytime I go to that MAC, she sells me something that I don't need. I don't even like MAC anymore, but she manages to sell me something from MAC that I don't even need. That I'm gonna take my Patricia Bright face palette again and accentuate the top of my lip.
That girl, that girl. 'Cause I'm that girl when you wake up that's got you thinking how I messed this up. I'm that girl when you get drunk that's got you wishing that I just picked up. I'm that girl, that girl.
If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you guys will subscribe. Come say hi to me on Instagram. I'm really active on Instagram now. Well, I'm gonna try and be more active. So hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the bell for notifications. I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye, lovelies.